I noticed that my problem wasn't not having money. It was the excess of distraction. I was always a person that likes to save. So in Brazil, I didn't have much. I had a simple life, and there wasn't many options for me really to be choosing from. But then when I moved to England, I got access to a lot more things that I didn't have before. And because of that, I went crazy and bought everything I could. And sometimes I didn't even want the thing, but I just bought on impulse because I thought it was cheap, because I thought, well, I never had this, so I'm gonna get this for me. And the problem is not, treating yourself sometimes, but I noticed after some years doing that most of the times I didn't even like the things, I didn't use the things, so I was just buying literally on impulse. When I moved to England, I left most of my things in Brazil. So lots of my clothes, lots of my things, because first, I'm from Northeast. In Brazil, it's very hot. I wasn't going to use so many, summer clothes in here. So I thought, well, I'm not gonna pack all these summer clothes when I'm not gonna use that much. So I got rid of lots of my clothes. I got rid of makeup. I got rid of everything really. And then when I moved here, I bought everything again. And I think when I started buying everything again, it was when I started going a little bit out of control, because I was buying, and for example, if my husband said, "Oh, this would look good on you," "Oh, this looks cute," I would just buy it. Sometimes I'll not even try it. And what would happen? Sometimes I would use it. Sometimes I would discover that I don't really like the thing, so I will never use again. And I did this for a while, and I didn't even notice. But after some time, I looked at all the things that I had. I had so many things already. And it made me realize that I didn't really want to be this person, the person that's always buying, that is always trying to get new things. Because I'm not this person. I wasn't this person in Brazil. I moved here and I started being this person, and I was being completely different from what I really am. And the problem with this is that I had goals. I have goals, and I want to reach things. I want to be able to do things, and the money is not unlimited. So if I'm spending money with things that are not important, I am taking money from things that are important to me. And I reminded myself that this is what was happening. So I started to be a little bit more conscious about my purchases, and I stopped buying a lot of things that I didn't need anymore, because at the end of the day, the most important thing for me is my freedom, and I am working on this at the moment. So I will need all the money I can save to be able to do that. And I'm not gonna waste my money on things that are not even useful to me. So today I'm trying to be more intentional about everything in my life. Every time I'm gonna buy something, now I ask, do I need this? Is it gonna change my life some way? Is it gonna make my life better? And if it doesn't respond, if it's not a yes for any of these questions, I'm not gonna buy it. If I have it already, I'm not gonna buy it. And this changed a lot of my life lately. Today, I don't want to have a lot of things. I don't want to have a lot of things in my house. I don't want to be owner of a lot of things, in here, even because it makes me very anxious to look at places and I see lots of objects, lots of products, things that I can even use on time. So it's even bad for my mental health to do that to me. It doesn't make sense for me to keep doing it. So I'm focusing on just buying the things that are really useful. If it's not, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna buy it. That's it. So if you're a person that's going through the same thing, if you have too many stuff, if you have too many products, and you are thinking, I don't need all of these, but you don't know how to stop, you could try to do what I did. And every time you look at something that you don't need, you need to remind yourself, what could I buy with this money that it would make me really happy? And then when you understand that, you're gonna start making smarter choices about your money every single day. And you're gonna be more focused in what is important to you, like really important to you. And I see you next week.